In the first 6 years of the 9-year compulsory education, the only subjects in school that really required focused energy were probably Chinese and mathematics, perhaps because I participated in mathematical Olympiad training in primary school. Junior high school courses were extremely easy for me, which happened to give me an opportunity to rest and recover. My height began to soar, suddenly reaching over 1.7 meters. However, my primary school friend didn't grow much taller. Optimistically speaking, he would forever stay between 1.5 and 1.6 meters. Although we were in different classes, we entered the same middle school, still hung out aimlessly together all day, went home together after school, and even went to the restroom in pairs. Gradually, some garrulous guys in the same grade started to cynically mock that the two of us looked extremely uncoordinated, one tall, one short. From then on, I often saw him wearing a sullen expression. Such mockery naturally had no negative effect on me, but for him, it highlighted his physical inadequacy. Additionally, because he spent every day with me, I rarely saw him interact much with anyone except me and a few other friends he had known before. So was I hindering the expansion of his social circle. At that time there was also a bullied boy in our grade. His appearance was at least not handsome, and his thinking wasn't very sharp. Many people either ignored him or made fun of him all day. Sometimes he would get angry and act like he was going to hit someone. But even when he was angry, it only made those who bullied him find him funnier, and they mocked him even more fiercely. Once, when my friend and I were going to the restroom, we happened to meet this boy. Out of the corner of my eye, I habitually saw my friend take out his contradictory combination of shortness and excess, start aiming at the urinal to release the metabolic waste accumulated over the better part of the morning, and then saw the bullied boy's enormous size. Suddenly, an idea struck me, so I began to loudly mock the other boy in front of my friend, saying that the nutrients that should have gone to his brain were probably stolen by that part. This was a clearly vile and hurtful joke, and it hurt more than just one person. My friend's corner of the mouth visibly twitched. Anger, sympathy, resentment, inferiority complex, and then hostility. He hurriedly finished urinating, put away his thing, quickly zipped up his pants, slowly washed his hands, and walked out of the restroom. At the corner, he caught up with that boy and greeted him warmly. Late they became friends at this moment. He turned around and threw me an imperceptible, scornful smile. For some time after that, my friend and I still spent time together, but he started calling me all kinds of unpleasant nicknames, and we played together less than before. I pretended not to know the reason for this change, complaining that he shouldn't treat friends like this. Well, he would go on to have more friends and take pride in his relatively lofty attitude towards life compared to mine. And incidentally, the bullied classmate also gained a new friend. We eventually broke up completely over a trivial matter. I wasn't worried that he would actually use any despicable means to retaliate against me. He wasn't that kind of person. At most, he might say some harmless bad things about me in front of my other friends. This wouldn't pose any threat to me. Regarding this outcome, it was fairly satisfactory.